Welcome to the first video of 2024, and I'll show you some of the things that I've been doing over the Christmas period. Over Christmas we had some excitement with the electricity company. They had renewed the cable outside but neglected to do the piece actually through the wall to our fuse board, and a week before Christmas it started to melt, so we had to have that piece of cable renewed. Luckily it didn't cost us anything and they did it quite quick, but that could have been quite nasty. But now we know that all the cabling is now brand new into the house and in the house. One thing to show you is on this wall up the stairs we now have a new light fitting, and the cable is now buried in the wall, so it's a lot neater. This end wall's also been patched up, repaired, and it's now got some very thick wallpaper on it to make it, well, it's basically not cold to touch anymore. Coming up the stairs, here's that light we fitted on the stairs, and I've done this insulating wallpaper on all of this outside wall now, so it may not do anything, but it stops the wall being cold to touch. For the past 2 years we've had a sheet hanging over the stairwell here to stop the hot air going upstairs. Now fitted some MDF panels and plastic sheeting, and I've fitted a heavy curtain here to block off the upstairs properly. None of this is fixed, it can all be just taken out, and I've done that. I'll show you the back of it. So the back of the stairs is still here, but I've actually just made little wooden clips to clip on to the stairs, so none of this structure is fixed to the stairs, but it's just hooked onto it, and it prevents the cold air from coming down and the hot air from escaping up the top. The top floor is where I'm going to be working next. I've already planed up and jointed some timber together to make some windowsills, so they can go on. I need to patch up the plaster under the windowsill. I've already sunk the cable in the wall for the light. I haven't put a new light fitting on there yet, but that will be done. As you can see, I've still got the temporary scaffolding that I put up to give me a level platform to work on this window. It's basically 2 pieces of stout timber sitting on the stairs with a screw at the top just holding it in place, a cross beam screwed on, and that's at the same level as the floor is up here, so that I can put the scaffold boards on, and it gives me a nice platform to work on this window. There isn't a great deal more to do in the hallway here. It's basically just filling the dents in the walls, sanding them smooth, giving it a coat of paint, and giving these doors and sealing a bit of paint over this side. And then it will be finish the floor off. So the actual hallway is not far from being done now. The room that I'm going to be concentrating on is the top floor bathroom. I have sanded the floor and I treated it for woodworm and then gave it a coat of varnish. It will have vinyl on anyway, but always good to make sure the underneath is well protected. As you can see, I've made a windowsill for this room as well. Again, that's just some timber planed up, jointed together, and a ball nose put on. This room's been on hold for a long time while I was waiting to get the roof repaired. And now that we've got a new roof, I have patched up the plasterboard up here. Just got to finish that off, and I've also fitted a new window in. So now all that's done, I can get on with finishing the walls. I need to put some electricity over by the sink for a light and a heater. I've also got an extractor fan going in. That's just a pipe to the outside at the moment. The door obviously needs painting, and I've got a wall heater to go up here as well as a towel rail. Over in the toilet area, I need to box in these pipes in the corner. Well, that's the pipe all nicely boxed in. While I'm up here, I've also fixed the windowsill in and undercoated that. Next job I need to do is to put some skirting board in. I was toying with the idea of whether to put skirting board in here or not, or whether just tile straight to the floor, but I'm going to go with skirting board. So I've dug out all the skirting board that I've taken from various places, and this should be enough to re-board out the skirting around that room. Just needs a rub down and repaint. Well, I've boxed in the bath and put the old skirting board back on and painted that. The corner now boxed in, ready for tiling over. All the woodwork's been painted, the ceiling's been painted, and the lights have been put in. Still got the extractor fan to go up, and the wiring for the light and mirror is in place ready. So I'm almost ready to start tiling.